What is up? Obviously, as you can see, the background is kind of different. Couch might look a little bit different. The poster is different. It's because right now I am not in the Bay Area. I am actually in a city in Central Valley, California, in the middle of nowhere. Dude, this place, oh my God. The gas is cheaper, traffic is less, but dude, this place is fucking boring. Or maybe it's because I'm not accustomed to this place yet. I'm here in the Central Valley to do some prospecting of guitars, of vintage guitars, of things that I'm interested in, and let's see how that goes. Recently, I've been getting some questions, or not recently, this has been a common question, a common theme for a couple of months. And I did talk about this, but not really in much detail. I mean, I did talk about it in pretty good detail, but I'll get into further detail about this topic. And the topic that I'm gonna discuss today is how important is your GPA? How important is your grade point average as a transfer student? You know, when people comment on my videos, I do read them for the most part. I read about 90% of them, and I try my best to answer every single one. The ones that I don't answer are the ones that I've already answered, you know, several times. So I don't want to be too repetitive. You know, some people have been asking me, oh, I'm in community college right now. Do I need extracurriculars? Do I need to volunteer? Do I need to join these honor groups, these honor clubs? Do I have to do this, that to get into, you know, whatever school that I want to go to? Or is it just my GPA? This topic, I'd say, is a little bit controversial because, you know, I've seen a couple of different people on YouTube and online and different counselors outside of YouTube, and you know, there's some mixed answers here and there, but I mean, I'd say that I'm a pretty reliable source because I've done this way and the results were very good. So how important is GPA? For me to tell you, I'd say GPA is the most important by far. Like I said, I didn't join any groups in community college. I did try out some groups in the beginning, some clubs, never to do it long term. I just wanted to check it out. So I went to like the orientation, like the first meetings and whatnot. It was just not my style. I just felt like it wasn't a good use of my time. I get that the purpose was good. You know, the purpose of these groups is to help you and to help the community college or the community or whatever, but I felt like if I had to waste, or not waste, but if I had to spend 2 hours at a club meeting every other day, I'd rather use those 2 hours to study so I can get an A. The reason why I'm stressing the importance of GPA for community college transfer students, this is really uncomfortable, by the way. I got this at TJ Maxx for like $5. I'd say it's worth the $5, but it's just, I don't know, this just feels kind of weird on my neck sometimes. Anyways, the reason why I say GPA is the most important for transfers is because the formula for high school students trying to get into a college versus transfer students from a community college trying to go to a college is completely different. It is a completely different playing field. And that's coming from experience. Like I said, my story is I applied to 10 colleges in high school. I got into 0. My GPA was all right. My SAT was okay. I'd say it's, compared to the level of at my school, it was on the lower side. But if I compare myself to America, it was okay. You know, I had some extracurriculars, but it was only like a couple hours, like, you know, 50 hours. I don't even remember the hours, but I did do all those things that I had to do in terms of extracurricular, you know, SAT 2s, SAT 1, GPA, blah, blah, blah. And despite me doing all that, I couldn't even get into 1. That was kind of weird, man. That was really weird. But for community college transferring, these colleges only look at, hey, what is this guy's GPA? Is it a 3.7 or is it lower? Is it higher? Okay, it's higher. Did he finish the classes that are required to transfer, the necessary classes? The necessary general education, the classes that are needed to transfer? Did he do it? Okay, check. That's all they really look at. You know, I'm not I don't work for the college admission counselor system, so I can't tell you it's this, that. But that's the steps that I took. Nobody told me to do this. I didn't go to my SAT counselor and to ask her, hey, what do I have to do to transfer to USC from community college? No, I already took their advice from high school and none of them worked. So I was like, yo, screw these guys. I'm gonna try this my own way and see if this works or not. If I fail, then whatever, I fail. But if I don't fail, then the rewards would be good. So let me just try it out my way. That's exactly what I did. I focused on my GPA, aimed for a 4.0, finished the classes that I needed to have to transfer, the GEs. I think I needed 3 out of 6, but I did all 6, or I did all of them that are required. I had to take the remaining 2 at USC, but because you couldn't take that at community college. But I fulfilled every criteria needed. On the admission app, they do ask you, oh, did you do extracurricular? Like, did you work? I did none of that. I worked at Jamba Juice, not a prestigious job by any means, in my opinion, maybe 15, 20 hours a week. But other than that, I only focused on my GPA and the required classes needed to transfer. And like I said, coming from personal experience, hey man, it worked. So what I'm trying to stress is you can listen to, a college counselor or someone who helps you, or a private college tutor to help you with your classes, and you can take their advice. But did they go to community college and did they transfer to a top 25? If they did, then you can listen to them. But would you really want to listen to someone who's never really done it? That's what I did when I was in high school, and the results were not good. So at the end of the day, it's your choice. You can aim for a 4.0 and you can do all these extracurricular stuff. You can volunteer at a homeless shelter. You can, work at Jamba Juice like I did. You can join these honor groups in in community college. You can join a fraternity or sorority in community college. You can do whatever you want. But my recommendation to you is you can do all those stuff, but do not let your grades slip, because like I said, the entire community college and high school to college thing is a completely different thing, completely different mentality. You can't think the way you did in high school, because community college is not done the same way. These schools, they don't care what you did extracurricular. They may care a little bit, but let's say that you got a 2.0 in community college, but then you were president of a homeless shelter and you were volunteering 50 hours a week, okay? You're probably not gonna get into a top 25 like that. You gotta get your grades up. You gotta get some decent numbers so that your chances of transferring is good. But good luck. It's hard. Community college sucks. I always say that, but it does suck. It's boring, it's weird. Sometimes you feel like if you're not making the right decision, but if you're consistent with your studies and you're persistent with your studies and you keep on moving on while getting your good grades, I'd say that your chances of transferring successfully is pretty damn good.